it's going to be November 19th in Tito and San Jose. Yeah, I like that as a first fight. I like it a lot. You know, there's only a handful of guys I think that I'm likely to end up matched up with right out of the gate. You know, then things will change. But right out of the gate, I think that the likely suspects are Rampage. I heard Rory's name get thrown out there, but I don't know how likely that is. I don't even know if that makes a ton of sense. I hear that Fedor's coming, and I had some questions. You know, would you go up to heavyweight and fight Fedor? And I think they're going to get Vanderlei too if they don't already have him. I know Vanderlei's got some deal worked out. Perhaps it's with Ryzen and not Bellator specifically, but then Bellator and Ryzen have something worked out. I say that as a fan because I watched King Mo, who's with Bellator, go over and do some stuff in Japan with Ryzen. So they must have some kind of a relationship. And I think those are the likely suspects.
You guys have enough reptilians in this culture over here, so I gotta eliminate that species before it gets introduced. So.
Full day of media, but we still got that working.
Well, here we are, Rod Laver Arena. This bitch will be packed, 15,000 strong, November 27th.
It just doesn't make sense, you know. It shouldn't happen. That's for sure. You know, I mean, he beats number 11 ranked fighter and then gets the title fight. Like, how does that make sense? When I'm ranked number 1, I walk through number 2. How does he leapfrog me to get a title shot? You know, I thought I was going to get the instant rematch. You know, I went and met with the owners of the UFC, and they all agreed with me that they thought I won that fight. So that was kind of my argument. You know, it was such a close split decision that I thought I was going to get the instant rematch. They gave it to Uriah. You know, that upset me a little bit, and figuring, all right, I got to go out. I got to beat the number 2 ranked guy. I got to beat a Sensei. Beat him handily. You know, 30-27, looked good, felt good. UFC 200, and so now I'm still waiting. So you know, it's kind of turning into. I'm afraid that the sport's going to turn into the bullcrap drama rather than the sport that I fell in love with.
You know, when somebody else will wake up and you go on your Instagram for speak bad about you, you have to respect the people, you know. And I say always I love my haters because then try to change my life. I think you have to see why they want to change, and I read, I say, man, have a good day. I think it then help me getting better and growing. You know, everybody know my game. Everybody know I want KO, and she say want to take from blood from me. Of course, I will take blood for her. You'll be warm, man. I'm ready to fight to the death in 5 rounds.
misunderstood what I said. When I said that I want to fight a money fight, the quote-unquote money fight, maybe I should rephrase that, because when people hear that, it almost sounds like I don't care about the sport anymore and I want to do it just for the fun. But when you're watching people in non-title fights making 4 times the amount of money that a champion makes, it really takes away the flavor of being a champion. And the thing that motivates me about this fight is, Wonder Boy, I respect him as an opponent, but I really don't respect him as a man. And for him to keep charading around like I'm scared to fight him and retweeting and liking all these posts, for some reason, he's managed to get underneath my skin, and I just don't buy that fake, humble, I just don't buy it. And when someone's portraying something they're not, they get underneath my skin, and I'm just going to tunnel that into a great strategy, and I'm going to try to get them out of